monkeys don't. I don't get it.
It's a joke, Balthazar.
I know. But what I'm trying to understand is that if the monkey had a 401k and the tax collector already knew that, why wouldn't they break bread together? Ooh, what do we have here? Do I see instruments?
Yes, sir. We're Purchase #1 traveling band.
Excellent. I'm among my people.
Here we go again.
I've often mused I was meant to be in a band.
Really? Do you play?
I most certainly do. Let me get my equipment.
Please forgive my colleague. Ever since he got hit a nose, a very large scroll, he's insisted on inventing the strangest instrument.
What kind of instruments? Never mind. You look like the type of people that might want to hire a professional traveling band for your next function. Let's show them, guys.
We're PTV. We're the best you see. We're PTV. Talented music week.
What? Wow, what is that?
And why is it so loud?
The system is quite complicated. I'd love to tell you all about my invention, but we are on a very long journey and must keep moving.
We are at your service. We'd love to play for your next function.
You're welcome to join us, but you have to travel a long way.
We'll do it.
My colleague is suggesting you would want to join us. We are on our way to honor a new king.
Perfect. I've always thought my talents were suited for a royal audience.
So, what's the deets? We never played for a royalty before. It'll definitely be good for our sand chat story.
Or our Insta Camel.
We've been looking at the star charts and I've seen an extraordinarily unusual star in the sky.
We have traveled far and intend to salute him as a very eminent king.
When do you anticipate on arriving at your destination?
Probably only 2
Days.
Days, weeks, months, or even years. Years? Talk about committing a show.
We would have to cancel the... But I guess it'll give us more time to prepare a new routine.
Something new. Fabulous. And something that features the most important instrument, I hope.
And which instrument is that?
The camel bell, of course. I'm surprised you don't know that as a wise man.
I'll get the camel. Hakeem! Hakeem!
Have you ever seen such a bright star?
It is exciting and we must go and see it.
And follow the star where it leads. Have you ever seen a star so bright? Have you ever found it to change your life? When we saw the star, we were filled with joy. Exceeding great, overflowing joy.
Star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright. We must go and see this sight, guide us to thy perfect light. And we will follow the star to the king, follow the star to the
Can I for you some water?
Oh, thank you.
I was getting some to Hakeem.
Which one is Hakeem again? The fellow with the camel bell?
He's the camel.
Why, thank you for the water. I've been watching you. Why do I never see you play with the band?
Oh, I'm not in a band. I'm just a little dude. He's more like a mascot. He plays drums with sticks.
Intriguing.
Do you want to see?
It would be my honor. What an interesting way to play. I love it.
Abel, did you do your chores? Water the camel?
Yes, Anika. I thought I heard Abel playing.
You sure did.
Thank you for indulging me. He's obsessed with that drum. You know, I studied campbell at the most prestigious school in Eastern Persia, and they frown upon using sticks. But I consider myself cutting edge. But you know you have to draw around somewhere.
Well, I quite enjoyed it. In a few minutes, little dude, perhaps I could turn my highly technical invention that relies on animal power.
Balthazar, are you talking about your invention again? Large scroll to the head.
Oh, cool. We can use my camel. Come here, Hakeem. Wait, does it hurt?
Only the camel.
He's kidding. It doesn't hurt them at all.
No time. We've got to go.
Let's get the search party started.
Let's hear it for the camels in the search party. In the search party. In the search party. Those crazy camels in the search party. In the search party. In the search party.
Just what are we searching for?
We're searching for the king.
Just what are we searching for?
We're searching for the king.
The wise men are searching.
Searching for the king.
The camels are searching.
Searching for the king.
The band is a searching.
Searching for the king. So what are you waiting for? We wanna seek the king like the wise men do. We wanna seek the king like the wise men do. We wanna know God's will through His holy word. We wanna find His heart, seek Him first. Go camels, go, go, go camels. Go camels, go, go, go camels.
Let's give it up for everyone's favorite camel. This is the camel. Hakeem, he's super smart. That you can see. Why don't you lay this down? Jeremiah 29:13.
You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart.
You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. We wanna seek the king like the wise men do. We wanna seek the king like the wise men do. We wanna know God's will through His holy word. We wanna find His heart, seek Him first. We wanna seek the king like the wise men do. We wanna seek the king like the wise men do. We wanna know God's will through His holy word. We wanna find His heart, seek Him first.
And so our friends continued their journey and followed the star as it led them. Somehow, the wise men knew they had to follow the star to lead them to this mysterious king. But what they didn't know was that this was no ordinary king.
There you are, Balthazar. I've been looking at the star charts, and the star seems to be leading us to Jerusalem, as we thought.
I heard of the king in that region. They call him Herod the Great.
Yes, I thought we might pay respects to him. King Herod is supposed to be quite powerful, and could possibly help direct them to this new king.
Wonderful idea, Melchior. I'd love to meet him.
Herod the Great had established himself as king by military conquest of his own people. The people resented his rule, so he constantly worried about real or imagined rivals to his throne.
We can work up the new performance, a type of Kaylee processional. How much more longer till we arrive?
Let's just say long enough for y'all to switch instruments, learn them, and let's competitively tap dance.
I see that you're joking, but that means there's all the more time to perfect our craft. And I like the tap dance idea.
I was just
Way to
joking.
think big. Meanwhile, we'll play in the local village as we pass through. Perhaps by then, this one could join the band and play his drum. But then, hold our sign. We leave in 5. Sorry, kid. When we finally reach our destination, would you like to help present our gifts to the new king?
Sure, I'll go, Mr. You still hold this sign. It's my one job.
What about your drum?
Oh yeah, my jump. Do you think I play my jump for the king? You may think I'm just a little guy, just a little dude. I'll smile on my face, but there are many days, not else I do.
I can't reach the top of the camel. I still need help to tie my shoe. The world looks different close to the ground, but every day's brand new.
Abel, please get the camel food. I'll look inside, little dude.
I may not be the fastest in our race.
I'm just a little guy.
Sometimes I'm laughing so hard my drink comes out my nose, and sometimes I still cry. I know God says I'm special, even when I want to hide. I can still move mountains, but God's by my side. I'm not too little. I'm not too little to break big things, when everything around me feels so big. I close my eyes and start to sing. I'm not too little. I'm not too little to understand. Little people can do what big ones can, but someone even bigger holds their hand.
That's the spirit. Just because you're smart doesn't mean you can't do big things.
Maybe you could play for the king.
Is there something I can bring to a baby king? I know I can give my all and out and tall. I'm not too little. I'm not too little to bring big things, when everything around me feels so big. I close my eyes and start to sing. I'm not too little. I'm not too little to understand. Little people can do what big ones can, but someone even bigger holds their hand.
Many months went by, and our little band traveled night and day, evading bandits and braving windstorms, all to follow this one star that brilliantly and gloriously lit up the night sky. Until one day, they arrived in Jerusalem.
Who is the delegation coming to worship me today?
Magi from the east. People everywhere are talking about these impressive group of wise men who have traveled so far. And they said that they want to bring honor to a king whose power and exalted rank are so extraordinary that all nations will admire and refer him.
Ooh, excellent.
And they've also said that they will a performing group to perform in your honor.
Wonderful. Who's this group?
Persia's traveling band. Shall I let them in?
Yes. You know, it never gets old. Having people worship you. You think it would, but it never does. I understand I've come a long way to worship the king.
Yes, Your Majesty. I am Balthazar.
I am Melchior.
And I'm Gaspar. We are travel parts to bring gifts to the king.
Ooh, gifts, wonderful. We can do it later though. I'd like to hear from musicians. I understand I'll prepare a great show for the king.
We have, Your Majesty. I'm the world's famous player of the camel bell.
Okay.
Would you like to see our presentation?
Of course, I mean, that's why they've come, isn't it?
We have traveled far to find the one worthy of worship and praise.
I'm here. You've made it.
The stars led us here, and now we come to catch a glimpse of His face.
We have come to worship the King. Come to worship the King.
I just love these sort of things. Some kings, they don't have time for it. Me, I always make time.
We have seen the star. We have traveled far. And we decide to bow our knees before the Holy One.
We are pretty short, but we're pretty smart.
We humbly ask assistance as we bow our knee and come to worship, worship the King. Worship, worship the King. We have come to worship, worship the King. Worship, worship the King.
This is just wonderful. I completely support this trip for worship.
Where will the baby be born?
Come again.
Where will the baby be born?
What's that?
We need to find this baby.
I'm talking about the word baby.
Where will the baby be born?
There it was again.
Where will the baby be born?
Are you here too?
We need to find this baby.
Baby, ain't I here to worship me? How can this happen? Tell me, how can this be? These people are not here to worship me. How rude! I'll never live this down.
You are the best. Everyone worships you. Great, magnificent, heaven of grace.
But not them. They want to worship a baby. Who worships a baby?
Sorry for the misunderstanding, King. We were told that you might know how to find this baby.
Of course I know. Obviously.
Where will the baby be born?
Right, love baby.
Where will the baby be born?
I love baby.
Please help us in our journey.
Please help me, please.
Where will the baby be born?
What a great day.
Where will the baby be born?
Let's say
Please help us in our journey.
something.
To worship, worship the King.
Yeah, I got it. Worship the King. No need to continue. Go, make a careful search for the child, and as soon as you find him, report to me, so that I may go and worship him too.
That was awkward.
Super awkward.
Why do you think we come to worship him?
King Herod is a pretty big name in these parts, but even the scribes reported that the new king was to be born in Bethlehem.
Okay, but can we talk about our blocking? Because I didn't love how we brushed up at the top of the set.
I already know what you're gonna say. We already discussed this. Not everyone can do a cartwheel or playing their instrument, but Bach.
But can we punish those who can? Should we?
This seems counterproductive.
I agree.
Thank you.
Obviously, the musicians did bunch up at the top of the set. It was a little bumpy, but I see how we could rehearse the anthems again.
Oh, we can move Tirza and Hakim over here.
Then we come to the center with fire sticks.
Those fire sticks almost singe my hair.
I say we lose the fire sticks. Babies don't need fire. What if the king was in a flammable area?
The king won't be in a flammable area. Palaces are made of gold.
Agreed. The 5-6 stay. The band will spread out while we process our gifts through the center.
Then my big solo.
Where do I stand?
On to the side of the sign. To the king that we are.
Okay.
Then, as is our customs, we'll present our gifts to the king. We brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
I think this king will like them and will hopefully show us favor in the future.
The
The star's moving it. Might be stepping over there.
Where will we find this new king? Should we go back and report to Herod?
I don't know. He seems shady.
I thought so too.
The wise men eventually decided to go home another way and avoid seeing Herod. They traveled on and on until they came to the place where the star had stopped. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary. They bowed down and worshipped him.
We bow down, honored to be in your presence. We traveled such a long way. We bow our heads in reverence.
We honor this new king. To him our gifts we bring.
A gift that shines like the morning sun. I bring to the king. The prophets foretold. Your kingdom prosper, your will be done. This is my gift of gold.
A gift that's pure and smells so sweet will add to your wealth. I'm sure you'll conquer. Be humbly lay this at your feet. Frankincense and myrrh.
Oh, what can you give to the King of the world? What can you offer? What gift can we bring? What can you do after angels sing? How can you follow with anything that is worthy? Our Savior's welcoming. What do you give?
I don't have gold or none of that stuff. I'm not very old. Nothing I have would be enough.
What's your name, Abel? Would you like to play a jump for Giza? Sure. And so our little drummer dude played and played. He played with all his heart and gave his best to the king. And somehow, he just knew. There was something different about this king.
King, this all mentioned a king. Did you happen to hear of those wise men along with a strange little man? Found the king they're looking for? Oh, no reason. I love babies.
Who? Abel? He's definitely been the best drummer of our band. Always has been. I was like, the little drummer worshiping at the feet of this babe. I couldn't shake the feeling that we had witnessed something extraordinary. Was this an earthly king or something more?
Come and see this precious baby, a king.
Come and hear the joyful sound that God is near.
A baby's cry, a humble place. God is mine, oh amazing grace. In our need, in our praise, into our ordinary world, the Savior is born in humility. Love came down. Let your peace, all I pray, into our home, the lives we pray. Oh, Bethlehem King, be born in me today. Breakthrough, breakthrough, unprotected to see, Lord, set me free. Breakthrough, breakthrough, unprotected from the enemy. Take this little life, I offer it as sacrifice. This gift I give to you. In our need, in our praise, into our ordinary world, the Savior is born in humility. Love came down. Let your peace, all I pray, into our home, the lives we pray. Oh, Bethlehem King, be born in me today.
In the Father's wisdom, he placed a brilliant star in the sky to guide the wise man and this man to the newborn king. I am that star, the star of Bethlehem. God gave me the privilege to shine my light to guide them to Jesus, the Savior of the world. Their journey complete, their track at the end, they started to run.